Insurance companies never want to pay the amount we demand, and that means we're probably going to have to negotiate. The insurance adjuster has a job to do. His or her job is to pay you as little money as possible. My job and our attorney's jobs here is to get you as much money as possible for your case. Now, the attorney is going to be going back and forth with this insurance adjuster several times to make sure we reach a number that everybody agrees on. Don't worry, we are going to fight to get you every dollar you deserve, and we're going to keep you updated along the way about important steps. You have the right to accept or not accept any settlement agreement. We're going to keep you updated every step of the way. Now, a little bit of word on that. When it comes down to negotiation and settlement, it's important to know that what you hope to get is not always what you will get. I would love that all of my clients got true justice in their cases. True justice would mean that this never happened to you. You never had to go through this injury. You never had to be hurt and have your life changed. The money you get will never make up for what was taken from you. Our job is to help get you the best result possible under the circumstances. And we will talk to you about all of the pros and cons of accepting a settlement. Sometimes, even though it may not be completely fair, it makes sense to settle a case at this stage because we know that going on to the next stage in litigation is going to cost a lot more money, comes with a lot of risks, and you'd be better off accepting a settlement now. We also know that sometimes, even though you may want to settle now, we may tell you, hold on, it's not time. What they're offering you is not fair. We're going to get you more. We're going to keep pushing and fighting. Every case is different. We're going to talk to you about what is going to be the best result, and we are going to provide the best advice we can because we want to see you get the best possible. Now, this process usually takes a few weeks, sometimes longer. A lot of it depends on how big of a gap in money we're trying to negotiate with. Sometimes the insurance draws a line in the sand and they're not very willing to negotiate. Sometimes we have to file a lawsuit and we're not able to settle the case right away. There's some strategies that we employ. We strategically choose to wait because we know that if we appear too desperate, if we're on the phone calling the adjuster every single day, begging them to pay more money, they're going to smell blood in the water. They're going to think, oh, these people are desperate. We don't need to pay them very much money because they're going to take our lowball offer. And so sometimes it takes patience. Good things come to those who wait sometimes. And so at times it takes a little longer. And another reality we have is that when we're dealing with these adjusters, it's just a matter of going back and forth where we can actually have a conversation on the phone. There are times where we're playing phone tag, it's hard to get a hold of them. So those are some things that get in the way and delay. Other times we've had it where we just wait and eventually the adjuster is going to be more reasonable. And there are times when the insurance company wants to settle their case, wants to settle more of their cases, and they're going to be more reasonable. So there are times where we need to wait, but there are also times where we want to be quicker and more proactive. Why won't the insurance company pay a number that's fair? Why won't I get what I deserve? We see this a lot, where an insurance company's adjuster is offering an amount of money that's just far too low, where it's insulting, where when you are looking at your case, you are thinking, everything I went through is only worth this much to them? It can be frustrating because you know what you've gone through and you would never go through it again for that amount of money they're paying you. But remember, the adjuster that works for the insurance company has a job to do. Their job is to try and settle these cases for as little as possible. But don't worry, that's why we're here. We want to help you get what's right and get what you deserve. Look, you've been through a lot, and no amount of money will truly make up for everything you've suffered. Sometimes it can be really hard to decide whether to accept an offer that they've made. Your attorney is going to advise you on whether or not it's best to settle right now or to keep fighting for more. There's lots of things to consider. Of course, the amount of money you get is one thing. Another thing is your time and your level of stress. If we look at it and say, you know what, we can go through another 6 months of litigation and waiting and get you another $500, that may not be worth it for that amount of money. And that's why we talk to you about it, help you figure out what's worth. So So knowing that every case is different, listening to your attorney is essential. Your attorney will help go over all of the pros and cons of a settlement. And if your attorney is recommending a settlement that you don't think is right, we're happy to take your case to all of the attorneys at the firm and roundtable it. Talk with each other and see, is this something that we really should be pushing for a lot more, or is this settlement reasonable? Because we want to make sure we're giving you the best advice. And we have a great team here where everybody has a lot of experience and we're able to really look at your case, what's going to be the best for you.